this away to get us going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at... Five-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
To the air, it's Sellers. Grabbed by the receiver. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw it again. The pocket breaking down. That pass is caught. Great move in the open field. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, South Carolina. That is a dream start for the offense, but what an opening possession.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The shotgun handoff here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This is why this quarterback goes to this tight end. His size and his athletic ability. The soft hands to make the catch, but Chris, this is what separates him from other tight ends in the country. Look at him after the catch, breaking tackles and picking up more yardage.
And here he goes. We make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Horned Frogs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's running out of time here. Trying to create here on the move. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. They finish off the scoring drive. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice kick. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Barber. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. The shotgun running play call. As the first down is still going. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball under the 36.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
He shreds the tackle. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Trying to find room. It's Payne. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Horned Frogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And the offense will now quickly spend the timeout. Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Out of the gun now on third down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Makes the catch downfield. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, TCU. He broke away, and they couldn't catch catch it. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Pass is caught. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down. Looking to throw the ball. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And here's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. He keeps it on a design run. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Gamecocks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they'll set up now for the extra point try.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking for some space. It's Payne. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And their first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Delivers quickly to the left side. Finds a receiver wide open. Who's in the clear? They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Well, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
Looking to the end zone. Well, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now. Now look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot. But the coach says, we're going for that 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Back to throw. It's Hoover. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. Inside the 10.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
First and goal, handoff. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Horn Frogs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. They convert the 2-point try and now lead by 8. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner looking to make a play here. Goes to the bounds at the 34. That's a pretty good return. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He makes the grab. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a man deep on the right side. He's got it near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Dropping back, it's Sellers. And he's got it! Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Love the aggressive call here by the offensive coordinator to get the touchdown as time runs out. Now you're down 2 with all this momentum. Do you go for 2 to tie this game and go in at half with a ton of momentum and belief that you can win the game?
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And he knocks it right through.
That makes the score. TCU 29, South Carolina 28.
The Gamecocks will kick this away to begin the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And the TCU offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Grab behind the line. It's P. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Horned Frogs come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Getting set, here's second down. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. And the Horned Frogs line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Brings her in the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. Still no answer for this offense. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
South Carolina 28.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking to scramble. Finds an open target on the left side.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On the move, looking deep down the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Gets the first and still running. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. The Gamecocks are looking to keep this drive going. quarterback making some changes at the line. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the grab. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Gamecocks are going to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. Caught for the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Touchdown, South Carolina, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
And he runs it in for the two-point conversion, but there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's hear what this is about. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Back to throw. It's Hoover. Looking right. This one caught. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Looking to throw it on first down. Only trap him for a sack. And the Horned Frogs will crank up the tempo.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He has absolutely got to be driving this defense mad, and they nearly got another big one there.
Tries the right with a quick throw. The pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. We get to the end of three. It's been a tremendous competitive battle as we check out some of the stats so far. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. First down here for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He escapes the pocket. And the completion made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
To throw, it's Sellers. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And we'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And the Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a first down. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
The Gamecocks are going to cash in this red zone trip. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. And the Gamecocks will line up here on 1st down and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Facing 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
He makes the catch in the end zone. The 2-point try pushes the lead up to 8 now.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. The ball handed off. Great cut there. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Back to pass. It's Hoover. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. He stopped, and he gets a first down. The Horned Frogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Grab behind the line. It's Payne. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Running out of time in the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. He brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. They get him down, but that's a solid game. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Payne. And the Horned Frogs are going to keep this drive rolling.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. That's caught. It's Rodgers.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver, that primary target, forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down.
Touchdown, Texas Christian. Still no answer for the passing game.
What a game today, Chris. Unbelievable. A touchdown here with under 15 seconds to go. A two-point play will tie this game up. I think we could be headed to overtime.
Intercepted in the end zone. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
TCU 42.
Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a team from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards lead. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense. At the 22. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Barnes. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalling at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Comes up with the catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Horned Frogs lining up here on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights through a tackle. They get the seam with the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch!
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Makes the grab. It's Rodgers. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. The quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's intercepted. Across midfield. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, South Carolina. The defense produces 6 points.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And the point after is good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking with this guy anymore.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harper. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the bunch formation. He'll hand it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. To the air, it's Sellers. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Close to the tight end. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, when's the last time you saw a tight end who can lay out like that and make a play?
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. So after picking up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. They're going to run it. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And the extra point was up and good. Bringing it out, it's Harbor. You're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Breaks free. They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Across the 40. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
To throw, it's Sellers. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Hunt. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Here's the handoff. No way to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He makes the catch. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. He's looking deep again. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. And the Horned Frogs offense is on the move now. Back to throw again. A deep shot to the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. Quick throw to the left. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And the Horned Frogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looks to the left for a quick throw. What a catch! Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on 4th. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Looking to throw. It's Hoover. He makes the catch, a successful 2-point conversion.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Jacobs.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. They keep him guessing with a run. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
To throw, it's Sellers. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Hunt. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. And the Gamecocks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. Boom. Powers through. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half take away.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, TCU 26.
The Horned Frogs will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
So, second down after the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. He lets it go. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, that's the second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And this will be caught as they convert for the two-point conversion. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the TCU offense takes the field. Handoff from the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
The defense here went with softer coverage, played some zone. I think the quarterback and the receiver recognized that. Good job of coming back to the football, and the quarterback put it right where it had to be for the first down.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route.
Touchdown, Texas Christian. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And they get set now to try the PAT. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harbor. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They're able to get him down.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go to play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
The Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. It's a shotgun run call. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Back to pass. It's Sellers. Pressure is coming. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
This is the deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback. And he uses his legs to pick it up.
The Gamecocks are on the move here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Going to try to use his legs here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But near the sticks, it's Hunt. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters. If you check out some of the stats here, let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down at the The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice game.
The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Scanning the field. It's Sellers. He escapes the pocket.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Second and goal for the offense. And the wideout goes in motion. QB keeper all the way. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Looking to scramble. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose to tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on third and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. When he runs it into the end zone, that'll push the lead up to 8 points.
No issue here. Quarterback decides to call his own number on the conversion and gets it done.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. First and 10, not much time left. They need to find the end zone in this possession. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made, a lot of space now. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. And the Horned Frogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board with under 3 minutes to go. It's a no-brainer. You go for 2 and try to tie this game up here late.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football. It's a great spot to start this drive. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Pounding away with the run game. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So second and short here, exactly what you want. You try to run the clock out and secure the victory. Same tailback, another carry. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
A third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Crucial play here. They go to the air. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Looking deep for late-game heroics. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. 2nd and 10 here. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The Horned Frogs have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Guffin signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock. 2nd down now after the sack. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. What a sag by the senior. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And they quickly spike the football to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Well, the coaches kind of expected it in this kind of game. An offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned mentioned to coaches, I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. welcome folks to Hard Rock City and the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on another SEC team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football. National championship at stake.
Yeah.
Bringing it out, it's Evans. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, bro. I normally play with them Gamecocks, bro. That's my team from. I'm actually from South Carolina. Yeah, bro. Nah. See. Oh yeah, bro. You know, they always down. Even on Madden, bro, they cheat speed. You know what I'm saying? So until they fix that shit always gonna be a fucking problem.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the tailback's got it again. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face third down here. Dropping back.
Yeah.
It's Shapen.
I got TSU twice, bro, coming in on the playoffs. I mean TCU, my bad.
And a good job of getting the toes down, but not a great job
That's
by the
it.
quarterback to leave him short of the line to gain. Now we got it fourth and short.
So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on fourth down. First drive of the game. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
I don't know. For the past couple of times I've been to the playoffs, I've been playing like Georgia and Alabama. But this time, it was like TCU back-to-back. That shit was a trip. I was like, bro, ain't no fucking way.
I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a
I had to go back and look because I was actually recording. So I was like, man, make sure. I was like, make some more good tripping. It was two different users, though. I was like, no. I ran into Indiana a couple of times when I was down just playing. But shit, I was...
From the linebackers now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has
Yeah, man.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
That's why I was like, man, it's gonna be a good game. I was thinking that shit before you even say that shit. I was like, oh man, it's gonna be a good ass game. I said, I'm glad I rolled up.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
Yeah, I've been to like 6 so far.
On the move now.
I've been to like 6 so far, but only won one.
Fights off the defender. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone.
So I was like, man, shit.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
That's cool. That's
And that's
cool.
a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
That's why, hey, when you said that shit, I was like, man, bro sound cool anyway. I was like, I'm a lot. I said, man, I got to say something. I said, then we'll lock back in.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere.
I haven't played with another team.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score.
Let's see.
Positive yards in
I'm a true Gamecocks fan, bro. I ain't played with no other team but South Carolina Gamecocks since the game came back out. Oh shit, my bad, bro. My bad. All right, I locked in, bro. My bad.
And the single back takes the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Sellers. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. That one is incomplete. The defender is right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, the pass is picked off.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that previous play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. He hands it off from the gun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. And now the running back's got it again. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Shapen. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Chris is just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the run here, lets it go. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to walk through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, South Carolina.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries to get it to the running back. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. We bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
The Gamecocks with 1st and 10 here. Here comes a handoff. And a quick spin move there before he's dropped. Decent pickup on the play.
Brings up 2nd down.
And the Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And he's got it again. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. Looking for his big tight end. But it's incomplete, and that will not bring up 4th down.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
The Gamecocks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Touchdown, South Carolina. They draw 1st blood in this national title game. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
Automatic in the PAT. So after picking up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thompson. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive is going to begin with good field position. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. They'll run it from the gun. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Williams. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. It's 3rd down for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, dropped the ball to 44.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. The short completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds it, just a short gain on that completion. It's a big pickup after the catch, and more importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw the ball again. I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. He's running out of time here. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the 1st half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Defense is coming after him. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the 1st half of play. Kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. Returner choosing to field this one. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They've been able to survive some turnover troubles so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the 3rd quarter going. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing on the play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
He escapes the pocket. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! He brings him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open. I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Bennett. Inside the 45. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
And the Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have good plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Sellers. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up. Sometimes you can get sacked.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hunt. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. With sure hands, it's Parker. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The back's got it. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Sellers. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown. Gamecocks. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Evans. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And there's the handoff. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for...
Here he goes. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Mississippi State. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Returner trying to create good field position. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Important second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Sellers. That's reeled in. It's Bennett. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. What a catch! And it's South Carolina in the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Can he make it to the marker? He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. To throw, it's Sellers. They'll try a pass here. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Leaning on the run game here late. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up for this offense. The linebacker shifting around now. They're going to run it here. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smothered.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off that deep range. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. fielded in the end zone. It's Thompson. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. But it comes down to this. They need to create some fourth-quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in the national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Second down after the incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Shapen. That is broken up and incomplete.
Defense does a really good job here sitting back in zone coverage, making the windows very tight in the middle of that secondary, and it's tough for the quarterback to make that read.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. Football's loose, and the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground, and really any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. It's a draw play. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Takes the handoff again. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the out route. You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, you go through the grind that this team has gone through, you learn to realize that your quarterback's going to be able to deliver on critical down and distances. There you go. Third down, big-time opportunity to put this game away. They convert, and I think that may do it.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screen play, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. A deep shot to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
The Gamecocks will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
He's wide open. Look out. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.